Good morning, y'all. It's Glenda with Our Sweet Home Life. I'm in the kitchen again. It's kind of cool this morning, and I had purchased some Granny Smith apples. And so I thought, well, you know, this would be a good day to have some apple bread. So I'm going to be baking some apple bread this morning. So come join me. It's going to be gluten-free. I'm using almond flour today instead of regular flour. And I'm also using coconut palm sugar because your body is not supposed to metabolize that as quickly as the white sugar. So it should not spike your sugar is what I'm told. So come join us today as we get this recipe going. It's one of my favorites, y'all. Okay, we have a half of a cup or 1 stick of softened butter. It's been sitting out here a little bit. I have 1 cup of the coconut palm sugar. I am supposed to have 2 eggs, but I only have 1. A half a cup of milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 2 cups of the almond flour, or else you can use all-purpose flour if you don't want to use the almond flour, a half a teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1½ cups diced apples, a half a cup of pecans. So this is our ingredients we're going to start with. So let's get it going. Okay, I have the palm sugar, coconut palm sugar, or you can use regular sugar. And I have 1 cup of sugar, a half a cup soft butter. And that coconut palm sugar, it tastes more like brown sugar. So we're going to blend that together, and then we'll add our egg and our milk and vanilla. Okay, so we're going to add our half a cup of milk. We're going to add our 1 egg. And we're going to add our vanilla flavoring, our teaspoon of vanilla flavoring. And we're going to blend that together. There it is, mixing together. And my 2 cups of flour, and I have gone ahead and added my baking powder and my salt to the mixture before adding it. And this is almond flour, but you can use regular flour or you can use regular sugar, because really my original recipe did use regular flour, plain flour, and regular white sugar. But I'm trying to make this a little bit more healthy, gluten-free, and also we're using the coconut palm sugar because it's supposed to be more healthy. So I'm trying to make the apple bread a little bit more healthy. Gonna be nothing but good, y'all, as Granny'd say. Okay, we got that mixed up. Now we're just going to add our apples. Uh-oh, drop part of them on the counter. There we go. It's already smelling good, y'all. Smell that vanilla. Yum, yum. And then we're going to add our pecans that I have coarsely chopped. And just kind of blend those. There it is, blended up. We're going to put it in our loaf pan. Okay, now I am going to mix up the topping to put on top of it, and then we'll put it in the oven. Okay, I have my almond flour, or you can use regular flour. I have the coconut sugar, or you can use regular. I have my butter. I'll put the recipe down in the description box so you can check it out. And then I have my cinnamon. I'm just going to take this and mix it with this butter with my hands. And this is going to be our crumb topping. You can use regular sugar, regular flour, plain flour. But this is gluten-free and basically, I won't say sugar-free, but your body's not supposed to metabolize the coconut palm sugar as quickly. So diabetics are supposed to be able to enjoy this. Okay, let's put this on top, and then we'll put it in a 350-degree oven. And you'll never guess what I do have in the oven already. I have an Italian-style pot roast, beef roast. You'll have to check out the video for that. It is really, really delicious. So check that out too. So we're just putting this topping on top. And it's going to be really, really good, y'all. So we're going to see how this turns out, substituting the plain flour for the almond flour. I made a banana nut bread using that, and it turned out fine, so I think this will too. So stay tuned to see how it works. There is that delicious Italian style roast, and it is so tender you can cut it with a fork. Look at that. It's delicious, y'all. You'll have to check the recipe out on YouTube. The Italian style roast, if you're interested in seeing the recipe. Well, y'all, I just took the apple bread out of the oven. I had to let it bake a little bit longer, about 1 hour and 10 minutes for it to get done. And that almond flour is a softer flour. And when I made that crunchy topping, it really didn't crunch up, so it made it take a little bit longer to cook the apple bread. And it's a real soft bread, so just giving you a heads up, if you're going to use that crunch topping, you may want to use regular flour for that instead of the almond flour. Or you can just leave it out altogether and just add you a little bit of cinnamon to the recipe. So I'm going to see if this will dump out. It's real soft, so I'm not for sure. And also I only have 1 egg instead of 2. Just giving you a little bit of update on it. I'm going to let it cool before I try to remove it from the pan. So there's that delicious pot roast, Italian style, that you can watch on YouTube. I'll post the video about the Italian style pot roast at the end. So I will post the recipe in the description box below. And I appreciate you so much and hope that you enjoy the apple cake bread and try the recipe because it's really, really good. Well, MoeJoe, what do you think? You think this is a fail or a goodie?
Well, it has a delicious taste, Glenda. It's just not staying together. It's too moist.
It's too moist, y'all.
But it's delicious.
I only have 1 egg, and you're supposed to use 2, so I don't know if that's part of it. But I think that almond flour is just a really soft flour. So you're supposed to put a 1/2 cup of milk. Maybe instead of the 1/2 cup of milk, use 2 eggs. Because this was kind of a fail. I baked it for about 1 hour and 10 minutes and it still did not firm up. But anyway, it does have a good flavor, a good taste. But you can see it's really crumbly, it's too moist, and it's just not staying together. But if you want to try the almond flour with it, then you can. But the regular recipe, you just use plain flour and regular sugar. So just wanted to give you an update, and this looks like it's a little bit of a fail, y'all.
But it does taste good, Glenda.
Thank you for watching Our Sweet Home Life, and we'll see you next time. Share us with your friends and let them know that we are on YouTube. We need your help. And watch our videos all the way through to help us get on the algorithm so we can continue to make videos, y'all. We need your help. Bye.